good. It's good. It's good. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my drugstore must-haves, and I know I did this video, let's say about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I don't know. I did it semi-recently, and that was more so in the winter, but let me tell you something right now. Drugstores have come out with some hot products for the spring 2015. I'm just crazy about them, and I just want to say, don't feel like just because you, I use high-end products. I do drugstore tutorials, but I do use a lot of high-end products in my other tutorials, and I just don't ever want you guys to feel like, excuse me, that you have to have those exact products to recreate a look. I just use my high-end products because they're there, but you guys know I am loyal to doing drugstore makeup tutorials for you guys because I think drugstore products have really stepped their game up. And I think they're just as good. If you're interested in seeing the drugstore must-haves that I think you need in your life, well then please just keep watching, honey child. Alright. We do not just have makeup products in this basket here. We got all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to jump right in. And first I'll grab these two little Argan Oils by Physicians Formula. And what I think is so cool about these is that a drugstore finally came out with Argan Oil because they wanted an arm, a leg, and your firstborn child for any high-end Argan Oil. They're just outrageous. I don't know why, but they are. And then boom, here we go. Physicians Formula is like, hold up real quick. They came out with two. You have a luminizing one and just a regular one. You guys, because summer and springtime is coming up, I know it's still snowy for some of you guys. Here in Cali, it is quite sunny. It's like 80 degrees. And hot. Going to the beach, I like to coat my skin in this. Not only is it moisturizing, but the luminizing one definitely gives your skin that nice glow. The original one is just very moisturizing to the skin, and it does dry in the skin quite quickly. Definitely a must-have for this summer. The next product I'll talk about is this NYX, I have two facial primers. So we'll talk about this one, the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer Base. That was like way too much for this little primer. The NYX HD primer, we'll call it that. This is a great primer. I'm very impressed with it. This one doesn't feel silicone based at all. It is so lightweight. It just almost turns into air on your skin. So if you have oily skin and you feel like putting a primer on your skin, it's just too much makeup, it's too heavy and you get greasy, try out this NYX HD primer. Super lightweight and does a great job in helping out with the longevity of your makeup and just locking your foundation into place. I don't notice that it helps out with helping out with, you know, hiding and blurring out pores, which the next primer doesn't smell like anything. The next primer I'll talk to you about does. The next one that I just am all about is this Master Prime. This is by Maybelline New York. I like the smooth and blur the best, but if they make one for like darkness and redness. They did a good job on these, but the blur and smooth is my fave. It is a really good facial primer. It does feel a little bit more like a silicone based primer. So like I said, if you're just not up for that, try out that NYX guy back there. But if you are, definitely try out the Master Prime. Or if you have large pores and things that you want to smooth out on your face, this is your friend right here. The next product I want to talk about is something that I am all about. This is my holy grail. This is my holy grail foundation that is drugstore. This is the lid's on backwards, but this is the Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation by Maybelline. Oh, this is such a great foundation. The formula of it is perfecto. It's not too greasy, not too lightweight, provides that perfect medium coverage, very long lasting. It's everything you could ask for, and it's a drugstore foundation. I don't always reach for it just because I have a lot of foundations. I like to collect them, so I like to use my different foundations. Like I use a different foundation every day, but I will say if I use a drugstore foundation, it's gonna be this guy because this foundation is so amazing. And I have dry skin. I don't even deal with oily skin, which you would think that type of person would buy the matte and poreless, but it's great on my skin. It doesn't cling to my dry patches. It doesn't make my dryness worse. This is just a holy grail foundation, and if you ain't got it, you need to go get it. Obsessed. Next, I want to talk about this NYX Color Correcting Powder. This is an awesome setting powder, and I've been looking for a good drugstore. This sweatshirt is just way too hot today. I'm about to freaking die in these lights. And I've been looking for a good setting powder that is not translucent but drugstore, and that has been really hard to find, but I have totally found it and I love it, and I've been using it non-stop. And this is new from NYX, so they come in a couple of different colors, but the one that is my favorite because I'm a little bit yellowy undertoned is the banana color. I think that's what this one's called, yeah. If they're not out already, they'll be at Ulta soon, and I know they're already on the NYX website, but these are so great for setting that under eye concealer. My friend, your under eyes will be set for days. Just because it's yellow, it's not like Ben Nice banana powder, but I will tell you that the Anastasia compressed banana powder and this are very compatible, so don't go out and spend all your pennies on that. Try out this NYX color correcting powder. It's really good. The next product I want to talk about, this highlighter, and I've had this for a very long time, so it's kind of crushed it. It's a really good liquid highlighter, and it's by NYX as well. This is 02 Gleam, and I picked this up at Ulta like ages ago, and I still have it because I still love it. I love you. It's a good liquid luminizer, and it's very lightweight on the skin, so again, you're not left feeling like a greasy ball. It's like, it's got a little crusty on it. Ugh. And so the 02 Gleam is like my favorite because it has a rose gold sheen on it, and not a lot of highlights have that sheen. Most of them have like that champagne yellow undertone, whereas this one has a pinky undertone, and it's very hard to find something like this. But this is just a unique little gem that's in my highlight drawer, and I love it, and it's super lightweight, and it doesn't put too much of a highlight, just enough to have that little bit of a JLo glow, but not the full JLo glow. The next product, don't you guys love when I sing, is the Back to Basics. That's the name of it, but this is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot, and I featured these in my haul, like my my e.l.f. haul. And I didn't like a lot of them because the color on the outside, or that they represent online, doesn't transfer off to that color. They come off a little bit darker, but this one came off perfectly. And I am a gold eyeshadow color, like gold eyeshadow fanatic. I love gold eyeshadow. I just think it's so flattering. And this is Back to the Basics. So this Smudge Pot makes for the perfect gold eyeshadow base. If you were doing a like gold look, you could even go in super light-handed with this stuff and create a little bit of a gold highlight on your cheekbone. That's up to you, but you could totally do that with this. It's a good smudge pot, and it definitely helps that gold eyeshadow to be more enhanced, and it helps it to last longer. And it was super cheap because it was e.l.f., so very affordable, awesome product by e.l.f. is the Back to Basics Smudge Pot. Moving right along. I have two concealers that I want to talk to you guys about, and they're both by Maybelline. Hey girl, hey. The first one is the Age Rewind, which you guys recommended this to me whenever, I don't remember when, it was a long time ago, but you guys recommended this concealer to me, and I went and got it, and guess what? It's amazing. Not just for its brightness power, which it does have a good brightness power, but because it is so like heavy duty coverage. And this little sponge on top, it just weirds me out, and I know you can rip it off, but I don't know if I like being weirded out by it, but I haven't done anything. I use it a lot. I don't know, the sponge is just weird. I feel like it's contaminated and it hoards germs, but I just keep using it. It is a great heavy coverage concealer. And I find that it does a really great job in covering up these dirty, dirty bags under my eyes. And my next one that I love so much, and you know what was weird? I saw this in the packaging, like in Target or wherever I got it, and I was like, I'm gonna love that, give it to me. So this is the Master Conceal. This is Maybelline's newer concealer, and I have the shade Light. Both of these are in the shade Light. And this one is the softest, creamy, moisturizing concealer I've ever used in life. If you have dry under eye areas, I definitely recommend the Master Conceal to you, and you can see from back here that coverage is just cry. So Maybelline has got it going on with the coverage. So we'll talk about products that aren't makeup, they're just products. The first one is by Garnier Fructis. This is the Texture Tease, and I love my hair to have texture. That's the only way I can really get it to curl or do anything other than wear it straight. I have frizzy hair, but it just doesn't have a lot of texture to it. So I've been using this every day. This bottle is almost empty, and it's just the Texture Tease. You can like spray it in your hair before you curl it, which is normally what I do, and then I spray it in my hair after. You can spray it in your roots. You can do whatever you want to with this stuff. It's basically amazing and adds tons of texture to your hair, and it also helps tease your hair. But yeah, and it's not a strong hold. It's definitely something that's very flexible, but it feels like you've hairsprayed your hair and then brushed out the hairspray. That's kind of the texture that it puts in your hair, and I really like that because, like I said, I don't care for straight hair on me, so I'm always trying to do something with it other than wear it straight, and this has just been a holy grail for me. Next is an eye makeup. Like, there is a Christmas piece of my Christmas tree stuck in this. Why are you in here? It's the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Eye Remover. And I got the gel kind, and the gel kind used to be my favorite, but it is no longer my favorite. Okay, this is the liquid one. I literally have like one more use out of it. This is a great eye makeup remover. If I mess up on my gel liner trying to wang it out, this is my go-to. I just dip a little cotton swab in this and fix that bad boy right on up. But it also removes waterproof makeup. It just does an amazing job of removing makeup, and I'm very happy with it. So thought I'd give them a little shout out. Lastly, I say this for last because I don't know if they sell this anymore, so my deepest apologies if they don't, if I'm gonna ramble on about this and it's not even for sale. Bad beauty blogging. But this is the OLAY Fresh Effects. Whoa, the country came out of me. The OLAY Fresh Effects Do-Over. This is a gel hydrant. This is my favorite gel hydrant from the drugstore. Can't even tell you how good it smells. It looks like it has boogers all around it because it's been dried up. Such a good moisturizer. Very lightweight. It's water-based, so if you have oily skin, don't worry about it clogging your pores. And I got this at Walgreens last year for like $12 or $14. I can't remember, but it is awesome, and you definitely need it in your life. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm obsessed with the whole OLAY Fresh Effects like the entire line is amazing, and I love it all, but this moisturizer is like, yep. That was all of my drugstore must-have products. They have completely changed, and I try not to do any repeats because I know I just did my current favorites and talked about some products that I have been loving. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Be sure to check the down bar for all of my social medias. You can tweet me, Facebook me, Instagram me, and even Snapchat me if you want to. I love you guys, and I hope to see you all in my next video.